Today we have a piece of walnut burl. This is a blank that I actually got at Woodcraft probably about a year ago, but never got around to turning it and thought I'd turn it. I may use this. Our turning club has a Christmas party coming up, and I may use this as a gift because they do a gift exchange. Everybody makes something and then you just put it on a table and they go through kind of almost a Chinese Christmas, but not quite. This has got some great interesting figure and curling in it. It should turn out to be pretty nice. It's not real heavy, so it's probably fairly old and fairly dry, so probably a lot of dust, but it should be fun. Gonna try and make a bowl out of it. The shape is to be announced as the wood turns, as they say. Let me get geared up and we'll get started on this. All right, it's sanded up to 1,000. I am not pleased with it. This is so dadgum dry. I mean, literally with 400 grit sandpaper, I can change the shape of it. So it's hard and it turns fine, but it sands too easy and I can't get all the sand marks out of it. So I'm gonna do some polishing paste on it and see if I can make it look a little better with that on it. And if not, then I'll probably have to look at doing sanding sealer and, sanding again just to get it, because it doesn't seem like it's as firm as it should be. It's hard and there's not punkiness in it, but it just doesn't want to, the sand marks don't want to come out even with, running it up several times. I'd run it up and I'd find scratches in it and I'd go back and do it again and just kept doing it. So I finally said, well, I'm gonna try this and see if it does any good. And once I do this, either way, we'll probably turn it around, hollow it out, and then go from there. The last piece of walnut I did was turned beautifully. It sanded beautifully and just got Howard's feed wax is all it got on it because it didn't need anything else. But we'll see. We'll get this. I'll put this on. We'll let it soak for a minute or two. And then we'll start buffing it out and see if that helps any at all. All right, it's been sitting a bit. Let's go ahead and move this forward. Start out at about 500. See, look at the stuff coming off of that. And I did clean this with denatured alcohol before we started. All right, I put a second coat on off camera to do it and buffed it up. Got a clean cloth, buffed it up some more. Kept folding that cloth, kept buffing it because every time I do that, let's get this spin up. It's about 2,000 RPMs, brand new cloth. Even though all the wax is obviously gone. Yeah, it's better. It's gotten better. Now I don't mind so much. It's still turning pretty dark. Felt like I was buffing chocolate. All right, let's try some polishing paste. It's looking better. Some of the scratches are moved out of it. I can't quite hardly see them anymore. So I think it's probably what I needed to do just to make things better. I think I can live with that. It's much better. No scratch marks. There's a few look like scratches, but I don't think so. Probably just the grain. All right, I'll get this turned around, geared up, and we'll come back and turn the inside. All right, finished up. Sanding was a mess again, just because there seems to be so hard to get the marks out of it. There's still marks in here. They're very fine, and I've gone all the way up to 1,000, fixed some stuff, gone back up to 1,000, fixed some more stuff, and gone back up to 1,000. So we're gonna put some polishing paste on this, or some sanding paste, I should say, and see where we go from there. If it works like it did on the outside, it'll be perfectly fine. It'll be smooth and there'll be no marks or anything. And I'm gonna do the outside again just because it looked like it had some spots on here, like right in here, which I know you can't see, and right here, and right here. It looks like it just didn't take. Everything else is shiny, but right there is not. So we're gonna do the outside again and see if we can make that look better, or more even at least. Honestly, I don't remember seeing it when I was done with it the first time, so could have been something I caused, but we'll find out here. Know the drill? Let it set up. I'll bring you back when we're gonna polish it up. All right, everybody. Another one in the books. Very unusual figure in this. It's got some chatoyance. The grain, because it was a burl, is very unusual. So this is walnut. This is a piece that I bought 1.5 years ago at Woodcraft. And I didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't know what to do with it. And so I decided, well, I'm gonna make something out of it. And hopefully it'll be good enough to offer up as a Christmas present. And I think it turned out really well. It's very dry. That was the whole problem with this piece of wood, is it's very dry. It's very light. It doesn't weigh hardly anything, even though it's still about a little over 1/4 inch thick on the walls, and even on the bottom's good. So, like it. I'll take some stills, post them along with this at the end of the video, as I always do. Appreciate you stopping by and watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Share if you like, and we'll see you back here when I pick out my next victim. Have a good day.